Welcome to Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First, episode 313. It's Tuesday, the 24th day of July 2018. I am Dr. Jerry the First Oguzie. Today, I am looking at the topic 11 ways the most successful people differ from everyone else. It's all about having the discipline to do the same simple things every day. How a person defines success is a subjective thing, but likely involves some combination of financial independence, loving relationships, solid education, and a rewarding career. Over the years, I've been fortunate enough to interview hundreds of founders and executives who fit this bill. Collectively, they tend to exhibit a handful of habits that set them apart from average achievers. 1. They keep a to-do list. It's not rocket science, but a great many of the high-achieving individuals I've written about keep track of what needs to get done every day. Putting these things to paper or screen keeps them front and center, where they are more likely to be accomplished. Each evening, I write a to-do list organized by order of importance, and I make sure to accomplish the first two things at the start of the next day, says Nicole Smart, author of From Receptionist to Boss, and shareholder and vice president of Star Staffing, which is included in the Inc. 5000 list of America's fastest growing companies. 2. They keep their minds uncluttered. Successful people don't ruminate on negative experiences or conversations, but learn and adjust as needed and concentrate on what's happening in the here and now. Researchers have found that mindfulness is the best attitude to brooding, self-criticism, and negative emotions, all of which are counterproductive to success. 3. They take risks. Taking risks often leads to failure, but successful people learn from their mistakes to become better persons and versions of themselves. You may think you know what your next step should be, but when you take it and fail, the lesson you learn ultimately ends up being what was standing between you and success, says Matthias Lepp, founder of indoor gardening solutions company Click and Grow. 4. They can make decisions without having all the data. While information has its place, often 100% certainty isn't possible, at least if moving forward is desired result. I rarely find that I have all the information I want to make a truly informed decision, says Mark Gainey, co-founder and CEO of Strava, a social network for athletes. And while it's never good to make a decision in a vacuum, I have found that luck favors the person willing to make a decision with an incomplete set of data, rather than being greedy and waiting too long for all the information to surface. 5. They are very generous. In a way, this is like investing in good karma. Think of the miserly people you know. Are they the first people who come to mind in terms of who you want to help? 6. They exercise every day. Take a look at the biggest names in industry and business, and you'll see people like Mark Cuban, Elon Musk, and Tim Cook spending their valuable time burning calories and building muscles. Successful people understand that the discipline of fitness is a potent stress reliever, mind declutterer, and a way to subconsciously solve difficult problems. 7. They expect good things to happen. Richard Wiseman, a psychologist at the University of Hertfordshire in England, has conducted research working with hundreds of exceptionally lucky and unlucky people. One trait of the former group: they expect good fortune. These expectations become self-fulfilling prophecies by keeping and helping lucky people persist in the face of failure and shape their interactions with others in a positive way, he writes. 8. They take quiet time every day. Whether it's meditation or prayer or yoga or whatever you call it, successful people take time to still their minds. When we look beyond the headlines and history books at the personal habits of great historical figures, we see a pattern of self-imposed solitude, says Dr. Randall Bell, author of Me, We, Be, Do. The four cornerstones of success. It allows us to see the bigger picture. In practice, cultivating this habit means completely turning off all technology for part of each day. 9. They count their blessings. Complainers are not winners. Devoting your first 5 or 10 minutes of every day to being grateful for the new day in front of you and the abilities, gifts, and talents that you have been blessed with to create your own destiny and wealth truly makes a difference in the long-term success, says Oreo Magri, Emmy Award winner TV show host, producer and director, and CEO and founder of Live Your Legacy Summit, and president and founder of Legacy Maker Entrepreneur Coaching Systems, which has trained more than 1 million entrepreneurs all over the United States. It's a true statement that it's not happy people who are grateful, but grateful people who are happy. Happiness is part of success, and if you're happy, you'll be much more productive, and it will be contagious to those who work with you and are helping you achieve your goals in your business. 10. They work on getting smarter. Whether it's reading or listening to podcasts, successful people continually work on self-improvement by assessing the wisdom of others. Connor Wilson, co-founder and COO of Thursday Boot Company, a premium men's and women's boots and accessory brand, reads history. It's a conscious way to slow down, reflect on the big picture, and learn about how decisions are made in the real world, he says. It's also a way to stay personally inspired. Human history is full of individuals who transform the world through little more than grit and imagination. And that's a great reminder for anyone trying to do the same, he says. 11. They invest heavily in relationships. A fascinating 75-year longitudinal study of 266 Harvard undergraduate men found the most powerful factor associated with health and happiness in old age is the warmth of a person's relationships. Truly successful people do not achieve great things by prioritizing work over family. Rather, they tend to banish devices from the dinner table where they find themselves most evenings. So these are the 11 points that were mentioned. Why and how very successful people are different from the rest of us. You want to be successful? Then take a good look at these points and begin to implement them one after the other. Until I come your way again, this is Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First. This program is powered by Top Media and Communication Nigeria. All rights reserved. Thank you for listening to this broadcast today. It would please us to no end if you continue to visit our podcast. And so to be able to do that, kindly click on the red subscribe button towards your right to subscribe to our channel. In the same vein, also click on the bell beside the subscribe button so that you can always receive the notification for any new podcast we upload. Also give us a thumb up to like this podcast. These help us to grow. And do help us share the podcast to your friends in the different social media sites you belong to. Click on the share tab just below the podcast and share directly from there. The full text of this podcast is on our blog, and would you want to read it, kindly visit the blog. We have a Facebook page where we also post our podcast on a daily basis. If you're on Facebook, kindly like our Facebook page. The links to our blog and our Facebook page are in the description box right below. Thank you for your attention. Do have a very nice day.